Hello and welcome to another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. If this is your first time watching, welcome to the show. In each episode, we take a look at a movie that is featured on Disney+. On this episode, we are continuing our Planet of the Apes series as we take a look at the rise of the Planet of the Apes. And if you are enjoying these videos, I do ask that you please hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified with each new episode. Now, sit back and enjoy this episode of Disney Movie Investigation. So like I said, today we are covering Rise of the Planet of the Apes. This movie was released on August 5th, 2011. It was directed by Rupert Wyatt. The screenplay was by Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver. The production companies were Sharon Entertainment and Dune Entertainment, and it was distributed by 20th Century Fox. The budget for this movie was $93 million, and it did a box office return of $481.8 million. But let's take a look at the production history. So in 2006, a screenwriter, Rick Jaffa, was searching an idea for a new Planet of the Apes movie. When reading a newspaper about chimpanzees giving owners trouble and having a hard time adapting to a human environment, he realized he had an idea that would fit perfectly in the Planet of the Apes series. He and his wife, Amanda Silver, then started to develop the idea of a chimpanzee revolution and developing the character of Caesar. After Fox agreed to go forward with the project, Catherine Bigelow, Robert Rodriguez, and Thomas Alfredson were all approached to direct the movie, but they all declined. Rupert Wyatt was then offered the director's chair, and he obviously accepted. Filming began on July 27, 2010 in Vancouver, BC, with additional filming in San Francisco and Oahu, Hawaii. The apes were CGI developed by Weta Digital and used performance capture to complete the animation. The score was completed by Patrick Doyle and was recorded by the Hollywood Studio Symphony. In terms of the cast, we have James Franco, who is Dr. Will Rodman, Frida Pinto, who plays Dr. Carolina Arahan, John Lithgow is Charles Rodman, Brian Cox is John Landon, Tom Felton has Dodge Landon, and Andy Serkis is the performance capture actor behind Caesar. In terms of the plot, scientist Will Rodman works for a major pharmaceutical company trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's disease. The most recent version of the experiment drug seems to have worked on a chimp, but unfortunately the chimp goes berserk on the same day as the presentation to potential investors, and the animal is put down. Only after the incident does Will realize that the chimp had given birth and had been acting wildly to protect her newborn baby. He takes the animal home, which he has named Caesar, and soon realizes it is extremely intelligent and no doubt the effects of the drug on his mother while he was in the utero. When Will is forced to put the animal into secure lockup after it attacks a neighbor, Caesar leads an animal revolution against his human captors and mankind. So there is no real kind of legacy to this movie. It is kind of one of those steps in the Planet of the Apes films, and this was kind of a modern trilogy that they started in 2011. So in terms of recommending this movie, I really like this movie, and it stands out as one of the best Planet of the Apes films I've seen. Me and my girlfriend were watching it, and she actually liked the film, not liking any of the other Planet of the Apes films because it was more than just a Planet of the Apes film. It actually had some thought and story behind it. The performances on Serkis and Franco are outstanding, and definitely a great performance by Tom Felton as well. I also like how it connects through subtle nuances through the original Planet of the Apes movie, and there's a lot of hidden detail in the background that kind of connects it up to the first Planet of the Apes film. So I thought that was really clever as well. So this is one I definitely recommend, and not even for Planet of the Apes film fans, but also just regular fans, as it has a really good story and has an emotional connection to it as well. So thank you so much for joining us here on another episode of Disney Movie Investigation. I would love for anyone to please leave a comment below on what they think of Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And as we look forward to our next episode, we are going to be taking a look at an early Disney Channel original movie as we take a look at Bride of Boogedy. And stay tuned for a bonus episode or bonus story on that episode as we will take a look at the history of Kids Incorporated. So until next time, I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you real soon.